I'm outside in a Mercedes. Like, all right, mic check. Yeah. Okay, what? Matter of fact, let's put a label on this. Return. Call this return. Boom. Okay. Type shit. I'll call this ledger. Okay. Well, I can't hear nothing. What the fuck?
His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh is ringside for this massive event here tonight at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dimitri Bivol, 174 pounds. He's 6 foot tall even with a reach of 72 inches. Here comes Dimitri Bivol. Here's the... And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver. You're looking at the Magic Man, one of the best to ever do it, a multi-time light heavyweight world champion.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dimitri Bivol.
Memphis?
Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
take that
Not
bitch
too
in
many
the
seats to
in
be
the
had
US
in this
already.
arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one.
Damn, that's pretty fast. This motherfucker shit fast as shit. That's what's up, though.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Swing and a miss for that jab. Good right hook. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be a hellfire on here.
That hook was off target. What a left hand. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
That boy quit. He ain't want that
He's
smoke.
had enough,
That
and
boy
he is
quit.
gonna quit.
He ain't want that smoke. He said, you know what?
So there you have it. It is.
You ain't even try. I was gonna give him straight work. I mean, it say Memphis though, so shoot, that bitch should be here by Friday. I don't know how fast they move. And this is my controller. All right, what else I'm looking for? I need fucking. Where's my tracking for my Trezor? Trezor. It is not smooth to play. All right. Oh, that's because I ordered this on a whole nother email. Didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Champions 2? Oh, it's, oh, I'm about to say, what? Okay, where is my tracking at? I should have just sent straight here.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable fight. We are live at Falcor Bay. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Of course, you remember him for what he did to Roy Jones Jr. He is the former multi-time light heavyweight champion of the world. And up against them,
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
Okay.
and of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Right. Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So,
All right.
we have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Do you believe what we're seeing? No rest for the weary. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. Want to cool you down, want to ice you back, want to give you instructions in your head, and want to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He misses with that straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Misses with the straight left. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. There's the bell for round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The courage on display here is incredible. Good counterpunching. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
and land that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little tricks you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut.
Right,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. He misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he scored. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Cooking
What we
this
saw in
nigga.
that last round, it's pretty...
I'm talking about cooking his
Here
ass.
we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
It's not gonna work, bro.
Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
That counter punch caught him clean. Got out of the way of that right hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get counters. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This
Man,
race seeks for who has the advantage. And there's the bell for round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Big whiff with the right hook. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Down goes Carter. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
That shit is not gonna save you, family. Still gonna lose, buddy.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Go out there and win this round. You have everything.
Straight trash, bro.
Let's start the 6th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That's another scoring shot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook.
I gotta chase you. I'm already winning.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Back and forth they go. Perfect counter lands. Do you believe this? They blocked the left there. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about it. Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Just missed with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement.
Boy,
They
you're
are
straight
gifted.
trash.
They are the chosen few.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Bro, this game
wanna
is
see
so
that again, but from
fucking
a different
trash,
angle.
bro.
That's
Like,
lights out
I ain't gonna
right
lie.
there.
I'm about done with this shit. They gotta fix this shit. This shit is straight trash. This shit is straight trash, bro.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Love the response, though.
Ass.
There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. In a
Shit
mild
out there, man.
upset, we have a...
Talking about control. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga straight ass. Man, he's terrible. Nigga straight trash can. Who paying $100 for a ham? Man, they just done lost their motherfucking mind. God damn. That motherfucker gotta be fake.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. It's Dmitry Bivol. He's 183 centimeters tall, which matches his reach, which is also 183 centimeters. And up against them, it's Antonio Tarver, 6'2" tall, with a reach of 75 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
It's Dmitry Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver, a multiple.
I gotta retire
This
this
bout is
soft ass
scheduled
nigga.
for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of Kyrgyzstan by way of Russia, presenting the acclaimed light heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Dmitry Bivol. Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Florida, here is the 3-time world champion, the Magic Man, Antonio Tarver.
Waited a long time for this fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. No rest for the weary. They got out of the way of that right hook. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They blocked the left there. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Well done with that counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light, concentrate.
Punch, counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges...
Straight trash.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab does not score. A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
All you think you're going to do is throw body punches.
Ring
Body
IQ.
jabs.
Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You'd like to see more jabs.
I'm going to chase you. I'm
When are we
already
going to
winning.
see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout. On to the third. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Bivol in that last round. They've got the momentum.
Fuck out of here.
Here we go in round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Good counter-punching. Misses with the straight left. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Beautiful counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bivol in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Score with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to trade shots. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That counter shot lands. Jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Bivol in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't.
I'm not that.
On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An
Well,
excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter shot. No rest for the weary. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That punch landed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Bivol in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here. And there's the bell for round 7. That last
They
round was
claiming this
huge for
nigga.
him,
I
Johnny.
know I'm out.
How does he
I
keep
know
the
I'm.
momentum going?
I know
Todd,
for
my
a fact
motto is, if it's not broken,
that I'm
why change
outscoring
it?
this nigga. I
An
just want to see.
excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This shit ain't even landed.
Clean. Looking to land the hook. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. They exchange punches.
I know
What are
I'm
we gonna see
outlanding
in
this. I
Jack
can't
from
wait to
these
see these
two?
scorecards.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance without...
Bruh. This game is terrible.
Round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my
I want to
motto
see the
is,
scorecard.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
That left hook missed. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this
fucking
fight
am I
will
not
say, you know
landing
what,
this?
I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Please let me see these scorecards.
The 3 judges...
They claim he won, right? Man, look how much I outlanded this man. This game is fucking shit. This game is shit. Oh. This game is straight shit. Boy, you was not good. This game is straight shit. Boy, you was not good. Why I can't go back? Yeah, I gotta send this to them. 'Cause this game might just be the worst. View fight results. Bro, I beat the shit out of you. Oh, over 100 more punches. Yeah, I need to know this. I need to know this. I gotta send this to them. Damn, can I can save this, right? Let me save this. Yeah, I'm getting off this trash ass game.